Hello, Merry Christmas, my kids and queens. How you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are moving straight to Brazil. I believe that when you hear the name Brazil or when you hear the country Brazil, the first thing that comes to mind is football, because we have such amazing football players from Brazil. But then there are other strange culture practices and then tradition that also emerged from Brazil. And today, one of such cultures is where young people are asked, or young people perform the tradition of putting their fingers into gloves to be stung by a group of ants, just to show that they are of age. So there's a tribe in Brazil called the Satiri Maui tribe. I hope I mentioned the name well. The Satiri Maui tribe, which is located in Brazil. Now, according to this tribe, a boy will allow himself to be stung by bullet ants just to show that he's of age. Yes, you heard that right. So according to these people, a boy does not fully become a man unless he can withstand being stung by a swarm of bullet ants. And these bullet ants, I understand, are the most painful sting among all insects. And the pain from these ants are so excruciating. It is even believed that their pain is so much excruciating that it is more painful than being shot by a bullet. Yet these young boys have to go through this painful experience just to show that they are of age. Would you ever do that? Just to show that you're of age? Now let's see how the ceremony or how the ritual is actually performed. So on the day of this ritual, or on the day of the initiation ritual, the boys will have to put their hands in a glass full of bullet ants while they dance. So they bring them gloves or glass full of bullets, and then they put their fingers into the glass and they dance. Now, if you are able to withstand the biting of the ant without crying for a period of time, then you qualify to be a man. However, if you are not able to withstand it and you pull your hands or your fingers out of the gloves and you begin to cry, that disqualifies you to be a man, and you have to go over this ritual or this initiation until you eventually pass the test. Wow, I can literally hear someone say, ouch. Ouch. Yes, ouch. It might sound, but this is a tradition or a culture that is being practiced by a group of people in Brazil, and they have practiced this particular culture for so long a time. And like I always say, do you think they still practice this kind of culture even in 2023? To burst your bubble, the answer is yes. Unfortunately, young men or boys are still put through this torture just to show that they are of age and they can do what men equally do. Well, like I always say, what sounds or looks strange in your culture might look normal to another person or a group of people elsewhere, and vice versa. Would you ever allow your brother, your son, your relative to go through this kind of torture just to prove a point, or just to prove that he's old enough to be? You were living in Brazil, and if you live in that tribe, do you think that you allow your son or any of your relatives to go through this just to prove a point? Please don't forget to leave me a comment. I will read your comments. And please, if you have not subscribed yet, please do what to subscribe and turn on your notification for more videos. Well, I'll see you in the next videos for more strange and weird culture practices around the world. Until I see you in the next video, see ya.